So here are the schematics we originally drew up for our project.
Um, what we originally planned to do was use a CO2 canister, a zip line, and a wooden ramp.
Uh,
Um,
the
however,
Go for it.
however, um, we decided that after not being able to get a CO2 canisters, we went with a different plan instead.
Yeah, and the wooden ramp we also forego. We worried it would be too much work and that our car might have some issues with the wood. So we decided not to go with that in the end.
So here's us a target buying fishing line to use as our zip line, which we intended to be used in our original contraption.
The zip line we eventually decided to go without, but the fishing line was still useful when we were building our winch system for propulsion after the CO2 didn't work out. And here's us after an Axeman trip with some car pieces.
We decided to get four wheels, a rod, which would be the wheel axles for those, and also a large outer wheel, which was to be used as a part of the zip line, but
We had a foam car body too, which we ended up using. This is us at Menards after we couldn't get any CO2, so we had to rethink our plan. And this is where we went with our motors.
yeah, and we found out.
That is the sound of our motor running. The motors did run, but unfortunately, as you can see, they didn't have a very long drive shaft, which became an eventual issue. So this is us at Axeman a second time, um, getting better motors with better drive shafts and some
And
more batteries.
yep,
Um, we did have some issues with these motors as well, which we encountered when we ran our second trial. As you can see here, the fishing line became very tangled and would not pull our car up the ramp anymore.
and we found out that one motor was running faster than the other, which caused a discrepancy in the which way the our vehicle was being pulled.
Right, our car ended up flipping around and not getting pulled up the ramp. Another issue, as you can probably see, is water damage. We were forced to make our ramp out of manila envelopes after Target was out of cardboard. But when they got wet, they did not allow for our vehicle to move up the ramp at all.
And as you can see there, it's damaged up there.
Damage at both ends, yeah, which is just a sign of how bad the rain affected our project.
Yeah. And also for our contraption here, we decided to go with a slide instead of the wheels because as we found out with the wheels that it wasn't going in a straight line as we expected. Instead, it was veering off.
Right, our first trial had wheels, but it would not even get to the base of the ramp without veering way off path. So we went with this sled design you see here, which the rain also affected. As for our egg itself, we just counted on the light body of the car to keep it from hitting the ground too hard, and we also loaded it with cotton balls, which we hoped would help.
Mhm.